Welcome or welcome back. My name is Jillian and this is Simply Budgets. This afternoon we are going to, I've gone to the bank, we're going to count the money and I'm going to stuff some envelopes. So this bank bag is from Janet Greta Budgets. I will link her below. She is a fellow Canadian cash stuffer and also has a small business. So when I went to the bank, I used my teller slip that I had created. So I should have 350s for 150. We'll add this up as we go. Make sure we've got the right amount. We should have 22 20s, and this drives me crazy when they're not all in the right direction. So let's get them going all in the same direction first. Hope everybody's had a good day. Mine ended up being different than I had expected. Ended up having to have a furnace repair guy come in, and we had no heat today, and of course in my area in Nova Scotia it actually got quite cold overnight, and I couldn't figure out why it was so cold in our house. And then when I looked at the thermostat, nothing was actually at the appropriate temperature, and I am a pretty independent person, so I tried to troubleshoot it by myself, called my dad because he's always my go-to for stuff like this because my husband's at work today. So and when he's at work, I try not to bother him as his job requires him to kind of be on, like he can't really be on the phone and he needs his attention on his job. So unless it's an emergency, I try not to bother him. So I ended up having to call a furnace repair guy, and that came in, that took a couple hours out of the day, and then errands and having to mend clothes for my mother. So that was my day. So I'm a little bit later getting to recording this than I had hoped, as it is now 5 o'clock at night. And so I apologize for the lighting if it's not the best. I had hoped to do this during daylight, but c'est la vie, and we just make the most of it. So I should have 22 20s, so it should be a total of 440. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40. So that is the correct amount. And there should be 16 10s for a total of 160. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 160. And there should be 14 5s for $70. 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70. That is correct. All right. Let's cash stuff. So we have a total of $820 that we will be stuffing today. So you can't see it because I couldn't fit it into the screen, but I do have my paycheck bill tracker that we had recorded earlier today. I just have that up here off camera, but that's what I will be referring to when I am looking at what totals go where. Sorry, I have a really dry throat today, so I apologize for if I cough or if I have to clear my throat. All right, so we are going to start in groceries. So as you can see, there's a gift card in here. We got a gift card for Christmas, so that's what we used last week. So I think there's still $80 on that. So we'll keep that in here, but I am going to stuff our $100 that we had allocated. So we'll have 20, 40, 60, 80. 1 for here. So that will put us at $100. And then I always take my tracker and it shows that it's 150, but I haven't updated our spending. We went to Costco and on the 29th and spent that entire 150. And I see I need a new tracker. December 29th minus 150. So that left us at 0. Today is January 6th, and I am adding $100. So that leaves us at 100. Put that in there, and I'll have to remember to print off a new tracker. Next is gas, and it gets 75, and as you can see, it is also empty. It also needs to be updated. What day did we do gas? Here's my wallet. Also don't have any receipts, so it's probably my husband that put fuel in. I do believe that got it put in our car, and that was the 31st actually. So we're gonna put 75, 20, 40, 60, 70, and 5. So that will put that one at 75. So I hate that. The bills, our Canadian money is kind of like plastic and it gets bent very easily and then sticks that way. So this is January 6th. We're adding 75. Some of my envelopes need to go through the laminator again. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of separated here. Pet care is getting 50, and we had allocated that as a 50. There is something crawling on my roof and it's making some funny noises. Sorry guys. Like they actually sound like they're in the room with me. I don't know what is going on here. So 50, 1, 20, 30, which is correct. So that's pet care. Eating out is getting 50, 20, 40, 50, and 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Oh gosh, someone wrote on that one. I know I have 5 in my wallet, but that's all I have in my wallet. So I had 40 in there. I know what happened. I was doing errands on the 30th and I got sushi for $21.28. So I will subtract 20, which will leave 45. There's 5 in my wallet. So that now, if we put should be 95, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90 plus the 5 in my wallet is 95. All right. Actually, I spent that 5 this morning, so it's not there anymore. I got a coffee while I was out doing my errands today, so that's gone. Household, there is, this is my wallet from the aesthetic dollar, and so there is some money in here that I need to put back in. The 5, I'm actually gonna pull the 5 out and set it aside. And that's my spending money, so I'm just gonna add to that. So this was miscellaneous. I'm gonna set that back there for right now. And this one was, where did I take that out of? Oh my goodness. I should have been doing this way earlier. Oh, this is household, okay. So this one goes in here. So we have 40 in here right now, and that's what is here. So household is getting 20 added, so that brings us up to 60. All right, love it when I've been diligent with things and actually things add up. Self-care is actually not getting stuffed this time, but self-care would usually be for things such as shampoo, conditioner, body wash, soap, toothpaste, toothbrushes, anything like that would come out of this. But it should have 30 in here, and it does, so I'm not gonna pull it out to count it. Miscellaneous should have 25. Now I just pulled a 5 from my wallet and set it at the back, and there is still a 20 in here, so that is correct. The 5 I think I'm going to put into savings challenges, but I am going to add 15 to this. So that takes us up to 35. So January 6th, I took out 5, left with 20. Then today I added 15, takes us up to 35. And it's starting to bow in, so it's hard to open. Mine is going to get 50, but instead of putting it in here, I'm going to put it in my wallet. But my spending, it said 65. But I spent 5 out of it the other day for coffee, so I have 60 in my wallet, and I'm going to add 50 to it today. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 110 is what I now have in spending, and that will go in my wallet. I think that was like January 2nd I got that coffee. Sorry if you can hear the walking or if the camera's shaking. Dog's in the room, and he's 135 pounds, not a light walker, and is shaking the place. Oh, I put that in the wrong one. So I have an envelope for my husband in here, but he has discovered that he would rather me just electronically transfer him his spending money to his own personal checking. So that's what we do, but it's here in case he ever changes his mind and wants to go back to having cash. So that is that portion. So next I'm going to do our well, it's labeled as low priority sinking funds, but really it's like that binder was really our like everyday like living expenses and stuff like that. So this one is what I've labeled as low priority, but it has vehicle maintenance, memberships, home renovations, anniversary, and travel. And today when I had to call a repairman for our furnace, I was very happy to have a home renovation binder. And it's labeled as home renovation because there are some things that we want to do around the house to update, but we've also decided that it's going to be more of a home reno / home maintenance fund, as there are times when we just need things done around here that aren't necessarily renovations, but they keep our house functioning. So vehicle maintenance is going to get 30 today. And this one has 315 in it. January 6th, we are getting another 30 put in here. So that should take us up to 345. I can do the mental math. I just always second guess myself. So I always like to double check my math just to make sure. So 345 is what should be in here. 150, 253, 20, 30, 45. So that is correct. Our goal for this one is $1,000, so we are well on our way for that. Memberships. This one has 350. So we are going to add 15 into it today. Oh, hold on. That's not going to be correct, actually. This is going to be actually less than that because we paid our Costco membership on January 1st and I took it out of this fund. So let's see what's in here. 51, 52, 10 is what's in here. So I took out 140. Yep, that's exactly what happened. So January 1st, I took out 140 and put it on our credit card for our Costco membership renewal. So now we have 210 in here. And so today we are going to put in 15. So that will take us to 225. Some of these bills have a rough time. Okay. Count it again. 51, 52, 10, 25. That's what we're supposed to have. You'll see some of these trackers, envelope trackers, don't look the same, but these were the ones that came with a binder I had purchased that had those zipper envelopes with it, and so I just cut them down to fit in here just because there was no point in printing off new ones if these ones would work. So home renos is going to get 45 today. And I took 80 out. Oh, I already, look, I actually was on the ball and I actually wrote that I took the 80 out. Yay me. All right, oh, let's put 45 in here. 20, 40, 5. So that should be 105. 20, 40, 60, 80, 105. Okay. I know this is like sometimes seems a little tedious, but this is my favorite part, is putting the money in the envelope, counting it up, making sure that it adds up to what it's supposed to. So anniversary is getting 20 today. So that will bring us up to 185. So 150, 70, 85. Well on our way to our goal of $500, which would give us a nice anniversary dinner, night away, something like that. Travel is going to get 30. So that will take it up to 200. Travel. Oh wait. Travel's getting, what did I say? 30? I read that wrong. That's Christmas. Travel is getting 50. So that actually takes us up to more than 200. It should be 220. All right. 150, 220. So pretty. All right. So that is that one. Now, moving on to my third binder, which I do not have a front label for yet. Haven't decided what I'm going to label this. Beauty's not getting anything today. Clothing is not getting anything today. Neither is home decor. But Father's Day is going to get 5, and that will be all it has. Mother's Day is going to get 5, and that is all it is going to have. And Christmas is going to get 30, and this is our first stuffing for this one since Christmas. So it is empty, so that will be all that will be in here. And I was trying to get creative when I made this envelope, and I had tissue paper that I really liked. So I put that in there instead of just vellum. I think it turned out really nice. I actually quite like it. Made one for Halloween. We're not really big Halloween celebrators. Like, if our friends are having a party, we might go. So I created it just because I was in the mood to create it, whether I use it or not. I don't know, but it's there. It's cute. It makes me happy. So that is that one. Now on to the savings challenges. This binder and the one that I was in just before that are both from Minimalistic Budget, fellow Canadian small business owner, and this one, as well as my black one, are from the Aesthetic Dollar, and I will link both of those below. All of them have great quality. I love them. I like the colors. They all feel really nice. Oh, I didn't stuff birthdays. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even think I have a birthdays envelope. So we will have 30, no, it's 15 to birthdays. So I'm just going to set that aside, and I will label that birthdays. Got to make an envelope for that one. And that one is going to end up in this folder. So I think what I might do, because I don't use beauty, I had created this one when I was looking at going back to having my lashes done, but I can't justify that expense right now. It's a lot to get your lashes done. But don't get me wrong, I don't judge anybody for doing it. I felt phenomenal when I got it. You know, I loved how I felt when I had my lashes done, but the $60 to $65 for a fill every 2 to 3 weeks is more than I'm willing to spend right now. Maybe once our financial situation is a little different, I will go back. But for right now, just invested in some good mascara. And here we are. So these are the savings challenges. So the first one I'm going to do is my monthly challenge, and I will be adding 140 into that today. Grab my marker for that one. So I am doing, I think it's the first 10. I just want to add them up and make sure. Oops. Yep, 140. So I'm going to have 1, 2 5s. I mean, I know I can just color in. I've already added them up. I know they're the first 10 mittens. So I'm just gonna color them all in. And I was that weirdo that actually took out, instead of just taking out 140, I actually took out the appropriate 5s, 10s, 20s from the bank to make this one work. Just because it's fun. And again, because it's my savings challenge. Do you guys enjoy doing these savings challenges? Are they things that you enjoy doing, or would you rather just, if you've got an extra 140 that week, just put it directly on your debt? Let me know in the comments below. So I already added this up. I need 6 5s. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 3 10s. And I need 4 20s. So this should all add up to 140. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40. So there is 140. Make sure this is dry before I put it in. Yep. And there's, I'm up to date on that challenge. Next we have the $5 savings challenge, and I am putting, I have 5 budgeted from this week, but my extra from my envelopes that I didn't use is 10, so I will be putting 15 into this one today. Find my green marker. And then that one will be next for 10. And then I am putting money into emergency, so I need the other light one. There you go. So there's the 5s going in here. So once this challenge is filled, it will be $300. I'm not going to count that right now because I'm just kind of adding it up as I go, knowing that I have added that in there. Normally I have hand sanitizer around here that I would wipe this off and rewrite it, but I don't see it right now, so I'm just going to leave it and I will update that later. You can tell it wasn't dry a couple times, and now I've got green all in the inside of this. But anyway, $10 challenge is going to get 40, so I will color in 4 of these, and that will take us up to 180. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I have an extra 10. Oh, right. Entertainment didn't get stuffed, which I also don't have an envelope for yet. And so when this challenge is done, there will be $600 saved. Emergency is going to get 50. And this one, I didn't bother to take out 5 10s because that makes this envelope way too fat. So I just took out a 50. I'm going to put it in. We've already got a placeholder in the bank. So there's $500 already in the bank for this challenge. So by putting 40 in, we should have 340 here. 1, 50, 2, 50, 70, 90, 310. Wait a second, this isn't adding up. 40, 60, 80, 1. Why do I have more in here than... All right, I just put a 50 in. Oh my goodness, I thought I was putting 40 in, and I was like, why do I have an extra 10 in here? Gracious sakes, I'm so used to only putting 40 in this one. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 50 in here, which is correct because there's 500 in the bank. I'm putting 50 in, so there's 850 in here. Need to go nourish my brain. It's not working properly. Do you ever have those days where you just get so busy that you forget to eat? I've had one of those days. I think today I've had 3 coffees. And that's it. I have not eaten yet today, and it's 5:30, so it's time to go eat. I hate those days when it's just like go, 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 and you just... I'm not hungry, so I forgot to eat. Oh wait, I had a piece of cheese earlier. I had a Baby Bell cheese. My protein. But that's it. So I might actually take... I have 2 extra envelopes in here, so for right now, I might take those out and use those for entertainment and birthdays. And then I can... When I get a chance, I will make the appropriate folders. So that is my cash stuffing for this week. Thank you so much for being here and coming along on this journey with us as we work to pay off our debt, gain some financial freedom, and simplify our lives. You know, it's not easy at times, but it's nice knowing that we're not alone on this journey and that you guys are here to support us. We're here to cheer you on. So if you need some encouragement on your journey to pay off some debt, comment below and we will happily be your cheerleaders and help you through any obstacles or challenges you might be facing. So thanks for watching, and I think the next video that is planned might be an explanation of some of my envelopes or showing you my wallet, which is from the Aesthetic Dollar. But let me know what you'd like to see, because if not, it might just be next week's cash stuffing, because we cash stuff every week here. So thanks again. Have a great day,